भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ॐ नमो 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 भगवते वासुदेवाय।
सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतङ्गमय। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Good morning, Shubhodayam. Today we shall learn something on education. I think I have covered one or two quotes already. One more quotation we shall take up from education itself. Please turn to page number 1919. The first quote in the page: education is not the amount of information that is put into your brain and runs right there undigested all your life. We must have life building, man making, character making, assimilation of ideas. If you have assimilated 5 ideas and made them your life and character, you have more education than any man who has got by heart a whole library. So the goal of education, objective of education is to help us build our character. That's the first objective. And Swamiji is saying that education is not the amount of information that is put into your brain and runs right there undigested all your life. Same thing is happening today. There is an information overload on everybody. The schools and colleges, whatever the information that is there in textbooks, that is transmitted into the brains of the children and students, and they are not able to process that information to their advantage. That is the huge problem. Just if you look at society today, those who are uneducated and illiterate, their brains are clear. They have more clarity. Do you agree with me? Than the people who are educated. People who are uneducated and illiterate, their brains are very clear. Their common sense is intact. Do you agree with me? No, you have not observed it well. That's my observation. In my own mutt, actually, there are people who are just fourth class pass, third class pass. You just give them an instruction, they absorb it in no time. You give them some teaching, they understand it so well. Absolutely, there's no confusion. For somebody who is educated to train and to teach, so much difficult because he's already a confused guy. So, what it means, the information running right in the brain. The other day, I went to Rajamandri to attend a youth conference there. Okay? A group of youth was sitting in front of me, and I asked them one question. What is the goal of life? What is the purpose of life? What is the objective of life? What is the aim of life? Just in your understanding, in your estimation. I waited for a full 3 minutes. Nobody answered me. 3 నిమిషాలు అట్లనే సమాధానం కోసం వేచి చూశాను, సమాధానం రాలేదు. They were just sitting like statues in front of me. I was wondering why. I asked a question, a simple question rather. According to you, I said that I may have my own goal, you may have your own goal, you have the right to have your own goal. According to your intellectual evolution, you set your goals, right? No two individuals have the same goal in this world. ఎవరికి వాళ్ళకి వాళ్ళ గోల్స్ ఉంటాయి, అవునా కదా? ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? ఎస్. సో దేర్ I just asked them, what is your goal in life? What is your aim? No answer. The problem is this. In our school education, what is happening? There is syllabus from first class to 10th class. Syllabus sufficient for 200 days. Out of 365 days, 165 days goes holidays for this reason or that reason, 200 working days. So the syllabus is set for 200 working days. Teachers are busy, preoccupied, completing the syllabus. Students are busy, whatever, reading that material which is there in textbook because they have to appear for a unit test quarterly, half-yearly and final exams. They are busy, preoccupied with that. So you are cramming the information that is there in the textbooks into the brains of the children. You are so busy with that, you are not allowing time for the children to think for themselves. Education should not just be, some information you have to gather, I understand, but it should not be so much information oriented. If you make it so much information oriented, what happens? Your natural faculty of thinking will automatically get disused over a period of time. Albert Einstein, probably for this reason, makes a great statement. He says, 75% of the natural intelligence of a human being gets destroyed in the very process of education itself. समझ में आ गया? 75% of the natural intelligence of a human being gets destroyed in the very process of education itself. जो दिमाग है हमको पूरा चले जाते हैं धीरे धीरे. क्यों? Because you are so preoccupied with the gathering of information, you have stopped thinking. Human being is a thinking species. जो आदमी इंसान है वो सोचते हैं. ओके, ज़्यादा सोचने से हमको थोड़ा मालूम पड़ता है. अब सोचने के टाइम भी नहीं दे रहे हैं, राइट? यू आर नॉट बीइंग allowed time to think for yourself because all the time you are busy gathering information, whatever that is backed by in textbooks. So that's why the great scientist made this statement. 75% of the natural intelligence. That's why I'm saying the common sense of the illiterate and uneducated people is intact today. Educated people are confused. And he also makes a great statement, Einstein. I wonder how curiosity survives formal education. The one aspect, one goal of education should be to keep that sense of inquisitiveness alive. Jignasa antam. The seeking, jignasa. So today our idea of education is to have knowledge. Knowledge ante books chadivi knowledge acquire chesko. We have to gather knowledge only through books. That's the wrong idea. Knowledge comes through your own experience. Knowledge comes from others' experience. You can observe others, what kind of experiences they are passing through. And through that you can gain some knowledge. Parents give you some knowledge. Your own observation gives you knowledge. So जिंदगी में क्या चल रहा है वो देखते हैं. अभी when you see it, you study it, right? जब देखने के समय में study करने के time मिलते हैं आपको, सोचते हैं आप. So this is one source of knowledge. You have multiple sources of knowledge. But today our idea is that only what is there in the books actually is the source of knowledge. That's the wrong idea. So he says, Albert Einstein, the formal education, the conventional education, that what we do in schools and colleges, that destroys this inquisitiveness, the jignasa of a human being, the curiosity. You must maintain it, you must cultivate it. Curiosity, manishiki jnananni pondali, ajnana pipasa antam, that must be kept alive. Education should not destroy that. That's why you see the great geniuses in the world, people who have started big companies. Most of them you find them to be college dropouts. వాళ్ళు చాలా గొప్ప స్థితిని పొందారు, జీవితంలో చాలా పైకి వచ్చారు. ఎందుకంటే వాళ్ళకి అర్థమైపోయింది ఈ కన్వెన్షన్ సిస్టమ్ ఆఫ్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్లో, ఈ రోట్ మెథడ్ ఆఫ్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్లో ఉన్న బుర్రంతా పోతుందని. సో దే కేమ్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ ద ఎడ్యుకేషన్ సిస్టమ్, దట్స్ వై దే బికమ్ గ్రేట్ ఇన్ లైఫ్. సో వీ ఆర్ వెరీ లేట్ టు రియలైజ్, దట్స్ వై వీ గోట్ కీప్ ఆన్. అవర్ స్వామి ఇస్ దేర్. మనకి ఎంత ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఎంత ఎక్కువైతే మన బుర్ర అంత తగ్గిపోతుంది. అందుకని వాళ్ళు ఎవరు చెప్తారు పిహెచ్డీ అనగానే మన ఇంట్లో మా దగ్గర ఉన్న పిహెచ్డీ అని జాయిన్ అవుతుంటే మేము చాలా భయపడతాం. వి ఫియర్ ఏ పిహెచ్డీ పర్సన్. వై? పిహెచ్డీ అంటే ఒక స్వామీజీ చెప్తారు, ఆయన పర్మనెంట్ హెడ్ డ్యామేజ్ అంట. ద మోర్ యూ గెట్ ఎడ్యుకేటెడ్, రైట్, ద మోర్ యూ గెట్ కన్ఫ్యూజ్డ్. సో ద లెస్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఇస్ బెటర్. వాట్ ఎవర్ వీ సీ ఇన్ అవర్ crowd, those come padaya, those who have studied less, their brains are clear, you can train them, you can instruct them. Those who are highly educated, nothing can be done. पूरा closed mind हो गया अभी, because they have closed their minds. मैं पूरा जानता हूँ, मैं PhD किया, ऐसा समझते सुनते भी नहीं. They don't seek anything. Okay, that curiosity, that jignasa, that open-mindedness must be kept up. Because now I am a PhD, I am highly educated. Who can teach me? I am a doctorate. Nobody can teach me. I am fully saturated with knowledge. You can never get saturated with knowledge, because knowledge is inexhaustible, right? तो ज्ञान है, अब पूरा ज्ञान कभी भी नहीं मिलता है. ओके, यू हैव टू एक्वायर मोर नॉलेज. As long as I live, so long I learn, శ్రీ రామకృష్ణ పరమహంస said. బ్రతికున్నంత కాలం నేర్చుకుంటూనే ఉంటానంట. A wise man would be saying that. A wise man should say that. Okay, మనం ఎంత నేర్చుకున్నా ఇంకా నేర్చుకోవాల్సింది చాలా ఉంటుంది ప్రపంచంలో. Right. So you should have that humility, you should have that open-mindedness, you should have that curiosity. If you are a really educated man. Thank you this much for today.